Hello doctor, I am Durekanan Lokesh. In this video, I am going to explain eye and ear examination. First, we are going to see the eye examination. Before examination, ask the patient whether he use glasses or contact lens. If the patient use reading glass, should be taken off before examination. The eye examination by accessing the patient visual acuity. Ask the patient to stand 20 feet apart from the Snellen's eye chart and ask the patient to cover his left eye and read the number in the chart. After, repeat the same procedure in another eye. Next, static finger wiggle test to examine the lesion in anterior and posterior visual field. For that, ask the patient to look into your eyes, then place your finger 2 meters apart laterally, then slowly move wiggle finger towards central visual line. Ask the patient to say as soon as he saw the finger movement. Map out the maximum lateral extent on the right and left macula visual field. If you find visual defect in any eye, for example, if you find a visual effect in the right eye, ask the patient to close his left eye and move the wiggle finger to a center line and try to map out the maximum visual boundaries. Next, kinetic red target test. For that, face the patient to move the red tapped pin inward beyond the boundaries of each line. Ask the patient to tell when the pin first appeared to be red. Also examine the eyebrows, edema and color of the lids and any lesion and condition of the direction of the eyelash, accuracy of the eyelid close. Inspect the area over the lacrimal gland and lacrimal sac for swelling and look for excessive dryness and tearing. After that, examine the sclera and conjunctiva and look for any nodules or swelling and color and note the vascular pattern. Ask the patient to look each side and down to get clear view of sclera. To inspect each cornea and lens for opacity, shine a pen light from the temporal side toward the patient eye. At the same time, each eyelash with the light shine from the temporal side. Look for concentric shadow on medial side, which suggests glaucoma. Next, test for the papillary reaction. By darkening the room, shine a bright light obviously in each pupil. Look for direct reaction of pupillary constriction. Then swing light direct to the another eye, looking for conjunctival reaction. Next, access the ocular alignment arise from the extraocular muscles. Then access the extraocular movement. Ask the patient to follow your pen sweep surrounding the 6 cardinal direction. Look if there is any jerking movement for nystagmus. Next, test for the conversion of the eye. Ask the patient to look your pen as you move toward his nose. The eye usually follow your pen 5 to 8 cm of contact. Next, after darkening the room, conduct our ophthalmoscopic examination. For that, switch on the ophthalmoscope and adjust it large beam of white light and set appropriate brightness to minimize the pupillary constriction. Then set ophthalmoscope to 0 diopter and then use your right eye to examine the patient right eye. Shine a beam of light into a pupil. Note any opacity, then move in 50-degree angle near to the patient pupil. Locate yellowish orange optic disc, then by adjusting the lens of the ophthalmoscope to bring a sharp focus. Note the color of the optic disc and size and clarity. Look for papilledema and also examine arteries and vein move from the disc to periphery. Move the size and color of the lesion and examine the fovea and next, I am gonna explain the ear examination. Let's see the video. Begin the examination of ear by inspecting the auricle surrounding tissue for deformities, lump. Is there any pain or inflammation discharge occur? Do the tuck test by move auricle up and down. Press firmly on the mastoid bone behind the ear to check any tenderness. After that, using optoscope, examine ear canal and eardrum. Note any serum, discharge and redness of skin or swelling in patient's ear canal. Next, the whisper test to find any hearing loss in patient. To access the hearing acuity, non-testing ear should be closed gently and rub circular to prevent the transfer of sound. Test the open ear by speaking to the patient slowly. Gradually increase the volume until the patient identifies your word. Repeat the same procedure on another ear also. Is the patient failing the whisper test? Next, tuning fork test. First, we are gonna perform a Weber test. For that, set the tuning fork on minimum vibration and check for lateralization. Ask the patient that sound on both ears should be same. After that, remain test for the test bone and air conduction. For that, set the tuning fork for minimum vibration and place it in the mesh tight process. After the patient can't hear any sound, place tuning fork near your ear and check for air conduction and ask the patient to tell when it stops. Check the same procedure for both ears.